Hi, I am Caitlin. Welcome back to my channel. We're gonna get our GreenStalk vertical garden growing today. I have it out here on our patio that is right off of our kitchen and our living room, which is perfect for being able to use it. We're gonna put all sorts of herbs in there, some lettuce, more like root vegetable type stuff because we have the larger depth GreenStalk, and some edible flowers. So I'm going to take you along for the ride of getting that set up and show you what we've got out here, because right now it is chock full of things. Okay, here are all of our herbs and veggies and such. Got some more over here. So the plan is we're going to take this GreenStalk, we're going to set it up and put all of those plants that I just showed you into it. So we're going to take it apart. There are some old plants in there at the moment. We're going to just chuck those, separate each piece, fill it with soil and some fertilizer, and put it all back together. Okay, so like I mentioned, we're only gonna start with 5 of these tiers, and then I'm gonna store away the other 2 because there's 7 tiers of this. But let's just kind of get rolling and planting. I don't have an exact idea of what I'm doing. I'm just gonna kind of put it together and see how it ends up. I do know I'm going to start with the one that's already partially filled with soil and has our rosemary. So to this layer, we have some rainbow beets. This is a frizzle sizzle lemon berry pansy, rainbow carrots, more beets. Better tuck those in a little bit better. A cilantro, and then this is a Chinese cabbage. On the bottom layer, we have chives, carrots. This is a lavender shades pansy, our rosemary, more carrots, and a frizzle sizzle lemon berry pansy. On to the next layer. I use Italian parsley in basically everything that I cook. It's one of my favorite herbs. We're gonna do another set. Did I say those were chives? It's green onion. We're gonna do 2 sets of green onion in this. And Greg uses green onion in just about everything he cooks. And he's said he would love to have it fresh. So that's what we're doing. What next? Let's do a pansy in here. This is more of the frizzle sizzle lemon berry. Put some of this in here. Just mix it in. Ooh, Momo, do you like the smell of the fertilizer? All right, what else? What else? Let's do some carrots. We'll spread that out. I'm really just taking it and kind of flattening it so that each of the carrots have a little bit more room. Boom. And then let's do another purple pansy here. This one doesn't really have a bloom on it, but that's okay. It will very soon. Okay, next layer. We might actually get every layer filled. We'll see. We're gonna do some strawberries in this layer. We've got Seascape, and I've also got Sequoia. Seascape is a little bit smaller of a fruit than the Sequoia. Sequoia gets to be kind of more of your like classic strawberry size. And I'm gonna keep them separate on any given tier. That way I know which is on which tier. In fact, I might do this whole tier in the Seascapes just to keep it easy to manage. I think that's a good plan. And with strawberries, one of the things that you want to be careful of that I just was not is this crown right here doesn't want to be buried. So you want to make sure that your soil level just goes up to basically where the soil is here. Otherwise, you will get crown rot and you won't get strawberries. So we're going to be very careful about that. And then at some point, I will find some straw and we'll go in and we'll put straw over the top so that it protects them as well. Just kind of sitting it on top of the soil here. But until then, we're gonna just pop these in like this. Tuck them in. And they will be perfect. Now I thought about doing these kind of all intermingled, but then since we have two varieties, I think it's probably the smarter play to just do them on separate tiers. Because then I can remember and we can note which ones do better. Let's actually turn this around so that it goes like that. Boom, perfect. All right, I definitely think we're gonna get all of our layers in. All right, so we have 3 more tiers to go, and we have, let's see, we have 3, 4, 5, 7 pansies. We have 1 set of carrots, 1 set of beets. We've got 2 sets of green onions, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 herbs, and then another Chinese cabbage. Super exciting to get this going. I love, oh my gosh, and our entire tray of other strawberries. Jeez, I might have over-indexed rather. Well, that's fine. We can probably use our lavender somewhere else because I got 2 things of lavender. So we will just plan on 1 tier being strawberries and then see what we can fit in the next 2, given that fact. Probably skip this tier, do strawberries in the next tier, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do in the top tier. Okay, that one's done. Garden tone in. I do know that I want to save a spot for some regular sage, but I might not have enough room to, and we might just wait until something peters out and put it in. Okay, so we have golden sage, which looks and smells delicious. We're gonna plop that guy right here. I don't know why it's a guy. Could be a girl plant. I don't know. Not that it really matters. Stick that there for now so I remember, and then we'll get some pretty plant tags. All right, this might not be advisable, but I think I'm gonna do it anyway, is putting, well, I'll just put the 2 here, and then we'll go back down to the one that we have at the bottom of this green onion, and we'll stick it in with that. Boom. Perfect. Okay. Let's do some carrots right here. This one I could probably break up into 2, but I'm just gonna leave it, I think. Again, spreading it out. I think I should split it into 2. Let's take these and we'll put them right here. A little bit jumbled. That's all right. Carrots. Let's grab our leftover beets and we'll put those right here. The others, we have 2. This one we're gonna put 3 in because we have 3 left. So yeah. Okay, and then I want a flower. So we'll do another purple pansy right here. Boom, perfection. Okay, that layer is done too. All right, on to our next strawberry layer. Our last layer. All right, this is dill. Let's take her out. Fern leaf dill. I'm gonna try and do all of this one-handed. So pull this away. Let's see, there we go. Now you can see it. This is a little bit difficult one-handed, but we shall manage. All right, there's that one. Look at all this stuff. Okay, I've got those 2 lavender still. I've got these 2 cabbage still. Probably better put those up here. We'll do the chives up here. And yeah, oh my gosh, look at this mess. Crazy. Okay, I want to do some flowers, but let's put all of this in first. So we're going to do our cabbage first, our Chinese cabbage, and we'll put that here. It'll be a nice texture difference from the fern leaf dill. We'll stick them both right like that and pack in the soil around them. And then let's get our chives in here. Look at that root system. Holy cannoli. Those are some happy roots. Okay, garlic chives. Perfection. And I will come back and kind of fix any of this brown stuff and chop it all off. Can't believe I was doing all of that with my left hand when I'm right-handed. Okay. Boom. Chives are in. This is the Goodwin Creek. It gets 18 to 36 tall, 24 to 36 wide. Obviously, it's not going to do that in here. It'll It'll get pretty big though. I've grown this before, and when it gets too big for this, we can just pop it out and put something else in. And then we have the French lavender, just the classic. This one, 24 to 30, 18 to 30 spread. Boom. All right, we're gonna plant those up, get the top on, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, here is our whole GreenStalk and our giant mess. I'm gonna do a little spin for you guys. We got the top on, so this is where the water goes. There's little holes that you can see kind of in here that drains down and goes into each of these pockets. But we have the whole thing filled, and I am really, really happy with it. Like, this is super exciting. I mean, not like, I don't know. It's just exciting because it's the first thing that I'm doing of the gardening season. It's January 15th, my uncle's birthday. Happy birthday, Uncle. Yeah. Looks fabulous. Okay, so in the top, actually, when we were talking about the lavender, I figured out that there's actually 3 French lavender per its pot, as well as there were 3 of the Goodwin Creek. So if we go over here to these, you can see that I still have 1, 2 more of the Goodwin Creek, and then I have 2 more of the French lavender. So we can actually pot those up either together or separate and do something with them. I'm thinking probably separately, but I have got to get this put in its spot and then start working on all of this, because we just got the house cleaned, and if I leave this before we go to Mammoth, boy, oh boy, it's gonna be a problem. Okay, let's put her in her spot. She's so pretty. I'm so excited. Alrighty. I'm sure I have dirt all over my face like I have all over my hands, but so happy with how this looks. It's gonna be even better when we have strawberries coming off of these. We are not too far off because we have flowers right here, and these are going to become our beautiful, I think these ones are the seascape. Up here are the sequoias. Can't wait. So excited. I know I've said that a whole bunch, but anyways, that's gonna do it for today. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Is this something that you would try? I know a lot of people have smaller spaces. This is perfect for it. So you can absolutely grow things, just use your vertical space. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.